Hello. Um, this is so annoying. I'm so irritated. I'm so aggravated, and I'm trying my best to keep a positive note. But at the end of the day, this is just something. It's a lengthy process, and I think I'm just gonna have to adapt to it. Over the past 2 weeks, I have applied to 30 different job listings. 30. I think that's a pretty fair amount. The reason why I haven't probably applied more than 30 is because I'm just mentally exhausted at this point, and I know that most likely I'm not going to get these jobs, so I've just kind of given up. Why is it that so many of these jobs are hiring? Companies are, listing for hire. We're looking for new people, and it's just like, y'all are not acting like it in the slightest. It's almost a mockery to me. Psychological and mental effect it takes on you when you receive a rejection or just not even a reply at all. So nowadays, they won't even send you a confirmation. They won't send you a rejection. They won't send you a thank you for applying. However, it's just it's so difficult to find a job nowadays. I recently just moved to Bloomington. I was in Indianapolis, moved here, worked at Chick-fil-A for 3 years. Hated it, drove me nuts, but it was a good paying job and I sucked it up. People looking for work, especially people in my generation. I feel like a lot of older people like to say young people are looking for work. They're not trying to work. And it's just like, we are, but y'all make it so mother difficult. Y'all do. Usually I'm not a criticizer of generations or whatnot, but it seems the older generation is so stingy when it comes to hiring people my age. I'm 22. I don't know why that is, because a lot of us are actually willing to work for a decent paying job, and I feel like y'all are making it more difficult than it has to be. Because I've seen the way that restaurants and fast food places and retail stores work. Y'all need help. Every other Walmart or Kroger that I go to, the stock shelves look absolutely terrible. And like I said, I'm not judging these people. At the end of the day, it's a mental thing, and I'm not here to be like, oh my god, they're not doing their job. But it's just like, some people are legitimately not doing their job, and there is someone out there that wants to take their place. And the fact y'all are making it so undeniably non-existent at this point. What y'all trying to do? What's happening right now? What's tea? Because it's obvious y'all don't want us looking for a job. If we do look for a job, I say we're not looking hard enough. And if we're looking too hard, I say we trying to get money. We don't care about anything else. It's just like, what's tea? What's good? I need to figure it out. And then now, this has been happening for quite some time now, where job listings on Indeed or ZipRecruiter, whatever you've been using, they're not even hiring. That's the true tea. They're not even truly hiring you. So when you apply to these jobs, your name is in their system, you're in the data, and now they're saying, well, we'll keep your name just in case. And it's like, I don't even want to work for y'all no more, because y'all were so fucking inconsiderate when I first applied. What makes you think I want my name saved in y'all shit? Hello? Is the call not connected? Hang up and try again. Then another thing is the money that we already are kind of on a budget with, kind of not necessarily sparing. We're wasting money for these interviews. We get some good outfits, a pretty decent interview outfit. Some of us may spend money on dry cleaning. A lot of us spend gas money. A lot of people spend finances to do well on an interview. I had an interview at Bob Evans about 2 weeks ago, and mind you, it was for fucking busser. It was for dishwasher. One of the easiest jobs you could possibly get on the face of the fucking planet. Taking someone's dishes and utensils, putting it in the dishwasher, going on about your business, clearing a table. One of the easiest fucking jobs on the face of the motherfucking goddamn ass-looking universe. The person interviewing me told me I was overqualified when I was presenting like my resume and what I offered. So if I'm so overqualified, why wasn't I considered for the job? And that's not to be mean. That's not to be cold-hearted. I'm not. Even I think at one point when he was saying I was overqualified, I was like, I don't like that word, honestly. I'm not a big fan of that word. I think everyone is equal to certain jobs, but when I did show my resume and my skills, I think he just meant, why would you want to be a busser? You could be, I guess, a lot more, which I agree with, but a job is a job, and I'm not finna, oh my god, my job is better than yours. I'm not that type of person. Money is money at the end of the day. I don't care how I make it as long as it's safe and consensual. So if I'm so quote unquote overqualified, why wasn't I considered for the job? And just by the look on his face, me and him were talking, he was asking me questions, I was answering him, and I was looking at him looking at me, looking at him, looking at him, looking at me. And I was just thinking in the back of my head, I know I'm not going to get this job. I know some people are probably going to comment on this, well, why don't you just start a business? Why don't you just do freelance? And I understand that. I completely agree. But you have to realize some things are just practical. Just like in the same way that not everyone can become a doctor, may not even have the time. They may have a time for just a quick little 9 to 5. Running a business is almost a 24-hour goddamn daily thing. I live in Bloomington, and everyone knows that IU has Bloomington. So I just felt, well, I make pretty good notes. I make cute notebooks. Why don't I just start selling them? So that is something I plan on doing. It's not like there are no jobs available. My camera keeps messing up. Sorry. Anyways, just seeking a job nonetheless is tiring and stressful. Just in general. Training isn't a thing anymore. Now, if you want a job, you must have done at least 2 years of that. You need 2 years of somewhat of this experience. You need 3 years of that. You need 1 year of that. Did you niggas forget about training? You have a skill and you want to apply it to a job. That's what you can do. But usually the job you are working for trains you, so you'll have the best experience there. It's easier for them and you, so they won't have to clean up your mess. Why don't y'all do that anymore? Now everything, you got to have 2 years of experience with this. You must have a year. They prefer a year with that. And if you don't have that, they might as well just say, fuck you. Some jobs I understand, they need that. But overall, why the fuck do I need 2 years of experience to work at McDonald's? That's not how that works. Bitch, give me the experience. Come on, bro. It's just fucking annihilating. They make it seem like you trying to sign up for the military and shit. Look, you about to go to war for this damn job. It should not take 2-3 motherfucking months for me to get an interview for this whack ass job that I'm trying to work. So I've just given up. It's been like this since 2021. Even when I had my Chick-fil-A job, they made it seem like I had the fucking Black Plague when I was trying to work there. It took so long for me to actually get on as a crew member. Okay, I'll put it like this. I sent in my application in May. I didn't start working there until fucking August. Like, bro, come on. Maybe I'll come back to it. Hopefully I do come back to it because I need the money, girl. But as for right now, I'm just going to focus on my business I'm trying to open and just doing some side gigs. Because at the end of the day, I'm done. I'm not going to risk my mental health for this shit. I'm not going to send myself to a psychic ward because it's so impossible to find a job nowadays. I'm just not going to do it. Pretty qualifying candidate. I have experience with fast food, restaurants. I have experience with caregiving. I have experience with data research, communication, retail. It's just like, bro, I have so many different things I can do, and just no job gives a fuck. It's all about connections and who you know nowadays. And it's always been like that, but now more than ever, they're just like, if you don't know the right people, fuck you. If you don't have the perfect cover letter or resume, fuck you. That's another thing too. Like, what is with these cover letters and these hardcore ass resumes that you need to send in just to apply, just to get a letter of rejection, not only they don't even respond at all anymore. At least with the rejection, you see me as a person, and you have the balls to say, we don't want this person, drop her ass. I would rather have that than just a no reply at all, which is, out of the 30 jobs I applied for, I think 8 or 9 responded. That's not even 1/3, bro. Come on, bro. I'm just sick. I'm sick. I give up. Y'all win, for real. That's all. Thanks for listening.